Welcome back to the How to Podcast series. This is Dave jumping on here. We're midway through, the Na-Pod Pomo, the podcast episode daily for the month of November. And you're like, Dave, there's so many episodes to listen to. I know. Remember, I had to record all these, right? Yeah, I know. But I get an email celebrating a listener who started a show. Do you expect me to wait until December to release this? Come on. Do you know me? No. I'm not going to wait. Rafael has started a brand new podcast, and I want all of us How to Podcast family members, past guests, future guests, listeners, closet podcasters. I want all of us to go and love on Rafael and his new podcast. Can you do that for me? No. Can you do that for me? Yes. Okay, good. Hands up. Hand up. I will do it. Okay, good. I would love for you to go give him a rating. He's available on Spotify right now. And we want to love on Rafael, love on his new podcast. And if you're a sports-loving fan podcaster, you have a sports podcast, whatever, specifically to you, you need to go and support a fellow sports podcast. And Rafael's doing this, and he's been doing this for a little while, and he wanted to let us know. So I'm here to share a little bit about his podcast. Welcome, Rafael, to the How to Podcast family. And Rafael, I know you're listening. You got to come on the podcast as a guest co-host. Talk about your show. Talk about your journey, and let's inspire people, Rafael, with your podcast. So open invitation, Rafael. You have my email address. I have your email in front of me, so I know you know how to get a hold of me. I need you to reach out, Rafael. I need you on my show, okay? We all want to celebrate with you. Rafael, so thank you. And I'm going to read his email quick here, guys, because it came in just now. It says, Hi, Dave. My name is Rafael, and I am from Puerto Rico. Yay! I have been listening to your podcast for more than 6 months. Wow. I have learned valuable information, and I proudly launched my first episode of my podcast, Student Athletes Spotlight. Student Athlete Spotlight. And Rafael goes on to say, I thank you for all the information you give for those of us who want to do this. I would love your feedback. Just keep in mind, it is my first one. Laugh out loud. And he signs it. God bless you, Rafael. I'm so excited to do this. And I tell everybody, if you reach out to me and you leave me a message, I will respond. And here I am. We're going to do this right now. We're going to give you a little clip of Rafael's trailer for his show. And we're going to welcome him to the podcast family. Please listen. And again, go over and give Rafael some love here in November. We're all about supporting each other, right? Okay, so here's a little bit from Rafael's podcast.
This is the Student Athlete Spotlight, your weekly podcast. Here you will hear great conversations with student athletes as they share their academic and athletic experiences. From freshman to senior year, you will hear interesting and valuable stories that will help you in the process of your future or present collegiate experience. Join us.
There you go, Rafael. That's all of the podcasters in the How to Podcast family. I had them all send in their applause. Congratulations, Rafael. First of all, think about this. There are people around the world, Rafael, that haven't hit record yet. They haven't taken action on their podcast stream. They haven't started. They listen to shows like this and they just haven't got there. You've done it. Rafael, you've done it. And I've been listening through your interviews. You have some great guests. You're a very great host. And I really enjoy what you're doing, how you're shining the light on others, students and players, and giving them a platform to share their story. What a great podcast, Rafael. So I don't have a lot of comments for you, Rafael. I want to have you on as a guest co-host on the podcast. And I am inviting everybody from the How to Podcast family to go show you some love for your new podcast, because it's very intimidating to get your message out for the first time, to share something that feels so raw and new and you're not sure Rafael, you're on the right path, my friend, and I'm really excited. For a guy in Canada to help someone in Puerto Rico to do your podcast brings me much joy. I'm so proud of you and so excited that for the last 6 months you've found something here at the How to Podcast series through all of the amazing guest co-hosts that have come on and shared their journey, poured into you. I'm just beyond happy, Rafael. So I want everyone to go support Rafael. Rafael, if you need anything from me in the future, if you want me to help you as far as getting your podcast into all of the players that are out there, I want the world to hear you. If you need help with your YouTube channel, Rafael, anything with website, social media, I'm here for you. Please. You've reached out to me. You've made my day, and I'm ready to serve you any way possible. So reach out to me over at howtopodcast.ca. Leave me a voice message, Rafael. I want to hear your voice in a message right from my website. Rafael, it's howtopodcast.ca. Click the little speak pipe. And if you have a message that you would like to share with Rafael as a fellow podcaster, part of the How to Podcast family, and words of encouragement as you listen to his show, again, do the same thing. Make sure you let me know through howtopodcast.ca. I will share these messages with Rafael so he knows what you think of his show and maybe how he can improve. We're here as family. Remember, judgment-free zone in this podcast. All of us listening, all of us as guest co-hosts, we're here not to judge. We're here to support, coach, and encourage you in your podcast journey. So all I can say to you, Rafael, is keep going, keep being disciplined, keep showing up for your guests, and we're following with great admiration and great respect for what you've pulled together. And I love the heart of your podcast. That is the most amazing thing. So everyone, again, you got homework, and I'm going to check up on your homework. We're going to collect them at the end of the day. We're going to make sure you did this. You're going to go to Rafael's link here in the show notes. You're going to listen to some episodes. You're going to leave them a rating on Spotify. We want to encourage Rafael. Okay, you can do this. And I'm challenging every podcaster out there who's ever asked anything of their audience in the past. If you've ever asked your audience to rate and review your show, if you've ever asked your audience to go to your website, to join your mailing list, if you have done any of those call to actions in your own show, it's time to show up and do the same now for Rafael that you've asked of so many other people. Go give him a rating, go give him some love, let him know you're listening, and give him some words of encouragement. Only encouragement. Only encouragement. Because we're here to support each other. Okay? So all the links in the show notes. Go give Rafael some love. Rafael, proud of you. I'm here for you. Let me know how I can serve you. Okay? Everyone, thank you so much. Again, if you want to get a shout out for your podcast, Rafael's done it. Many others have done it in the past. I'm here for you. I want you to succeed. I want you to have the best time ever as a podcaster. You have family here. We're not just pod pals. We're not just occasional people that you meet up once in a while with. We're family. We will go to bat for you. We will support you. And we're here for you all the time. Okay? All the time. howtopodcast.ca. Rafael, congratulations. And I'll be listening and giving you lots of love here from Canada. Thank you so much, everyone. Enjoy the rest of November and all these daily podcasts. Whew, I gotta go take a break. Thanks, Rafael. Thanks, everyone. Take care.